Today, I'm declaring war on all these swole meathead idiots. So when I started out 3 years back, one of the best pieces of advice I got was lift heavy. Heavy weight is equal to bulking, light weight is equal to toning. Everybody wants to be a bodybuilder, but no one wants to lift this heavy ass weight. You don't need to tone, you're already skinny as hell. Lift big, eat big. I'm a really sincere guy, so I really took this advice to heart. And after 1 year of 70 kg dumbbell rows, remember I weighed only 45 kg. After 1 year of 70 kg Today, I'm declaring war on all these swole meathead idiots. So when I started out 3 years back, one of the best pieces of advice I got was lift heavy. Heavy weight is equal to bulking, light weight is equal to toning. Everybody wants to be a bodybuilder, but no one wants to lift this heavy ass weight. You don't need to tone, you're already skinny as hell. Lift big, eat big. I'm a really sincere guy, so I really took this advice to heart. And after 1 year of 70 kg dumbbell rows, remember I weighed only 45 kg. After 1 year of 70 kg dumbbell rows, 30 kg dumbbell curls, powerlifter style bench presses, I looked like this. All these other guys were lifting heavy. They seemed to be getting bigger every day. In fact, everyone was at least 20 kilos heavier than me and wore at least t-shirts 3 times bigger than me. I didn't get it. I was doing exactly what the big guys were telling me, but it almost seemed like my muscles were under lock and key. I was one of the heaviest lifting guys in the gym. Then why was I the lightest? Why was I still, after 1 year, skinny, scrawny, still getting teased and laughed at? Today, I get it. After 2 years of 20 kilo dumbbell rows, 15 kilo dumbbell curls, girly weight bench presses, I finally get it. I may not be lifting big or eating big, but I actually made this transformation, which got me thinking, what if I knew then what I actually know now? What if I hadn't listened to all of those idiots? Really, should these swole, genetically blessed, meat-eating, supplement-taking idiots even be allowed to give advice? Seriously, what does such a guy know of the struggle of genetically weak, skinny guys like you and me? Now, I'm even prepared to bear it if these fools limit their BS to free advice, but no, they want money for it. This is where I draw the line. I wasted 1 year of my life on their stupid programs and their bogus supplements and trying to understand their complicated diets. And today, I am declaring war. War on all these genetically blessed, meat-eating, supplement-taking, steroid-using idiots who think it's okay to throw around advice just because they're bigger. And I want you to join me. The next time you see a big guy at your gym, please resist the urge to ask him for advice, because he could just end up ruining your gains and leave you frustrated forever. And the next time one of these swole fools asks you to buy his program, ask him for a picture of how he looked 1 year after he started working out. Let's see how much struggle he had to go through to build muscle. Please resist the urge to ask him for advice, because he could just end up ruining your gains and leave you frustrated forever. And the next time one of these swole fools asks you to buy his program, ask him for a picture of how he looked 1 year after he started working out. Let's see how much struggle he had to go through to build muscle. Look, just because someone is big doesn't mean he knows how he got big. It's like asking a fish how it swims or a bird how it flies. All you have to do is promise to stop asking and stop listening to these idiots. Stop, and maybe, just maybe, they learn to keep their mouth shut. The only things that helped me make my transformation were my 3 golden rules to beating your genetics. Learn to move the muscle before you move the weight, and use weight light enough that allows you to do this. Work every muscle through its full range of motion. Train with intensifiers like drop sets, supersets, giant sets to maximize your growth hormone and testosterone. And you will transform. Look, it took me 1 year of long, hard struggle to realize that what works for genetically blessed, meat-eating, supplement-taking, steroid-using Americans does not work for you and me. Period. I don't want you to go through that struggle. We have to play by a different set of rules. I want you to have an exact set by set, rep by rep exercise program, so that you need to have absolutely no guesswork in your road to transformation. I want to give you an exact roadmap, a blueprint that you can follow for the next 2 months, which is the exact program I followed to make my transformation, so that you can simply copy and paste and literally watch your body transform. The name of the program is called Crush Your Genetics for Indians. You have an Indian diet along with the workout program. You not only know what to do in the gym, You also know what to do outside of the gym. This program is not like the other ones you see out there. This is not just sets, reps, and exercises and supplements and hope you grow. This is how to do every second of every rep. This is an 8-week complete transformation program tailor-made to Indians to get you beat your skinny genetics, get you fuller, thicker, and broader. Weeks 1 and 2 of the Crush Your Genetics for Indians 8-week program is all about getting you thicker, meatier arms. So you no longer have to hide behind those full sleeves here. You no longer get that inadequate feeling around your sleeves. Your arms, the one muscle which is always on display, becomes full, thick, and adequate, so that whenever anyone looks at it, they get immediately attracted to you. Weeks 3 and 4 of the 8 weeks Crush Your Genetics for Indians program is all about building those shoulders and those lats, so you can finally lose that 6th grade bacha look which has always irritated you, and you can finally start looking broader, manlier, and wear t-shirts which are adult size. Weeks 5 and 6 of the 8 weeks program is all about building a fuller, thicker chest and a dense, cushiony back. So you're no longer embarrassed of taking off your shirt at the beach or at the pool, and when you do take off your shirt, people see a full manly chest from the front and a dense meaty back from the back, making you feel covered and adequate, right? Weeks 7 and 8 are all about getting you those big legs, those quads and those hamstrings, so we destroy the fear of shorts. This entire 8-week program dedicated specifically to Indians. It's all about covering you from head to toe with full dense mass, whether you're shirtless, whether you're wearing a tight t-shirt or a sleeveless. So how much is the cost of the Crush Your Genetics for Indians 8-week program? I want to ask you the same question. How much is it worth to you? How much is it worth to you knowing that you're finally going to escape from that depressing feeling of inadequacy, insufficiency every time you look at yourself in the mirror? That you're finally going to escape from that feeling of just not fitting in, not being normal. How much is that freedom worth to you? The freedom to be able to wear anything or nothing and know that all eyes are finally magnetically attracted to your body. The only people who get access to the set by set, rep by rep, zero confusion, zero guesswork kind of exact program are my elite level coaching clients who pay $1,200 per month or rupees 75,000 per month. But every year, for a very, very short time, I secretly open the doors to my Crush Your Genetics for Indians program to the general public, to just 100 committed lucky people. And these 100 people get their hands on the Crush Your Genetics program not for 75,000 rupees, not for 50,000, not even for rupees 25,000, but for just rupees 12,000. Huge rupees 63,000 discount to getting you fuller, broader, thicker, and manlier. And that time of the year that I opened the program for a select few people has finally come. In fact, in just 3 days from now, I will open access to the Crush Your Genetics 8-week for Indians program for a very, very short time. Just enough time till the 100th person squeezes in, then shut for 1 whole year. And this is what usually happens. The moment I open the program, there's usually this mad rush. Indians from all over the world simultaneously clicking at the same time to try and take advantage of this huge discount. And as a result, lots of people end up missing out. There have been guys who have tried for 3 years straight and still not got access to the program. But you are different. You have already shown your interest and commitment to making your transformation by simply patiently watching this video this far. So I don't want you to wait in line like everybody else and then face the disappointment of probably missing out. I've decided to do something special for you. For the first time ever, I'm going to get you access to the program before all the mad rush, waiting in line, clicking madness begins. Yes, right now, even though the Crush Your Genetics for Indians 8-week program is not officially open yet, I'm going to sneak you in through the back door. Meaning I'm going to allow you to get access on it without any fear of missing out. As if this is not enough, I'm going to go double crazy here because you have shown great commitment just by watching this far. On top of the early backdoor access that you're getting, you can now for the first time ever lay your hands on the Crush Your Genetics 8 weeks for Indians complete, fuller, thicker, manlier transformation program. Not for the rupees 12,000 that all the general public is going to pay, not for rupees 9,000, but for just 3 tiny payments of just rupees 2,500. You're getting huge extra rupees 3,500 discount. These are 3 monthly installments, so you can pay now, you can wait another 30 days, then you can wait another 30 days and pay again. And at any time during this time, if you feel like you want to cancel, you can get to cancel it any time. or you can get a huge discount and make just one tiny one-time payment of rupees 5,999 and get a massive rupees 6,000 discount to getting you fuller, thicker and broader, getting you to the confident broad physique that you really want. And as if this is not enough, you're covered by a 60-day unconditional money back guarantee. So what does this mean? This means that you can get access to the program, try it, start working out, start adding meat, thickness and fullness to your body, and at the end of 60 days, at the end of the entire program, after you've finished the program and after you've made your transformation, if for any reason you feel that you're not satisfied with any part of the program, with your progress, with anything, you immediately contact me at my personal email address at akshayakrish92@gmail.com and I'll immediately refund your 5,997 rupees immediately. No questions asked, no hassles. We can still be friends. I'm so freaking confident that this is going to work for you. However, you got to realize that this opportunity is very limited, lasts only for the next 48 hours. You'll never again get access to the Crush Your Genetics for Indians 8-week program at such a low price ever again. In fact, you may never ever get access ever again because of all the mad rush that happens, and I'm going to only let in 100 people once the program begins. To ever get in that 100 people, you have to pay an extra rupees 6,000 that you're paying right now. And if you don't get access, which happens thousands of people every year, you will have to wait another year to make the transformation that you really want. So the question is only this, dude. If you're really committed to finally escaping from that feeling of inadequacy, insufficiency, teasing, humiliation, and constant feeling of not fitting in, this may very well be your only chance. So click on the button below and get started with your new transformation for the program made just for Indians right now. If you do, you can immediately get started because this Crush Your Genetics 8 weeks for Indians complete transformation program is an instant digital download with no waiting time. You can right now start covering yourself up with full, dense, thick mass. So you can right now start escaping from that constant feeling of inadequacy, just not having enough mass. You can right now start the process of looking broader, manlier and fuller. So not only do you escape all the humiliation and people laughing at you, but you can actually start commanding immediate attention, creating instant attraction with your physique starting right now. If you take action, click the button below right now. And you cannot make a mistake here. So you have absolute security, 60-day unconditional, no questions asked, money back guarantee. You love the program or you get to keep it for absolutely free of cost. No questions asked. So this is what you're getting if you click the button below right now, which is 8 weeks Crush Your Genetics fuller, broader and thicker program, which is not yet available to the general public for a huge rupees 69,000 discount. You're not paying the rupees 75,000 that my private elite coaching clients pay. You're paying just one tiny payment of just rupees 5,997. You're getting a huge rupees 69,000 discount and you're getting an extra rupees 6,000 discount on all the general janta, on all the general public. You're getting in before everybody else, before all the mad rush. However, you got to realize that this opportunity is very limited, lasts only for the next 48 hours. Ever again get access to the Crush Your Genetics for Indians 8-week program at such a low price ever again. In fact, you may never ever get access ever again. Access to the Crush Your Genetics program at such a low price ever again, and you'll have to wait in line like everybody else for the program to open. You'll be one of the general public madly clicking away, hoping to get in, hoping to be one of those 100 lucky people who can get access to the program at such a huge discount. So click on the button below to avoid all that mad rush, to avoid the extra rupees 6,000, to avoid the fear of missing out, and you have a complete money back guarantee from my side. So you have absolutely no fear, you have a complete backup as security, no problems, no questions asked, 60-day, love it or keep it free, unconditional money back guarantee. So click on the button below and get started with your new transformation to getting you fuller, broader, thicker, more confident, more manly, more adult right now.